I finally managed to get the bolt out after liberal application of a PB blaster. Unfortunately, I was tapping on the bolt, and I'm afraid I may have messed up the threads. So I'll be picking up a new one of these at the hardware store probably, because it doesn't want to thread back in to this nut here. That still leaves me with one more bolt. I don't know if you can see it in the light, but this bolt here is, this nut here, no bolt. This bolt here is 1 inch, and pan back, pull back. Okay. And my problem is that since the spindle is no longer on the car, I'm not getting any resistance. You know, I can push as hard as I want on my wrench here, but in the end, it just spins around. You know, no matter what I do, you know, I can push on it here and pull on it here, and it's just not going to work. They have a similar problem on the International Space Station, where they don't have any gravity to resist against, and they wind up their bolts and the holes are recessed, and there are grooves inside, and that way the tool has something to latch on to, so that something inside can spin. It's fascinating, but not my problem. What I'm probably going to have to do is get a box, an open end wrench of 1 inch size, because I don't want to beat on my socket wrench with my hammer, because that'll tear up what's inside of it. So, and I'll probably get a long piece of pipe and run it between here like this, and maybe then I can get enough leverage. In the meantime, I've soaked this bolt with more PB blaster, and I'll be letting that soak overnight. My other problem is that my inner bearing, located here, turns nice and freely, but I can't get it loose. And I've tried gently prying with my flat-bladed screwdriver here, and I've tried prying on it here, you know, but nothing I do really seems to make it want to come off of the spindle. The interesting part is down here. Thank you, Mom. So, I enlisted my mother's assistance. So if the cinematography is not up to my usual standards, you'll know who to blame.
Oh, that's real cool, let me tell you.
On the other hand, if supper tastes wonderful, I also know who to blame, don't I, Mom?
You sure do.
All right. So if I ever want to eat supper again, I'd better be nice to Mom.
Suck up, suck up.
Yes. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. How do I get off? I'm pretty sure I can get this bolt off eventually, but I don't really want to risk tearing up anything here, although I am going to replace my inner bearing. You know, I guess I could force it off, but I don't want to if I don't have to. If there's a right way to get this off, that's how I want to go about it. So anyway, that's the latest news from you know, Mom's carport.